Damn.
Hi, welcome to episode 7 of Harsholes with me, Nade.
My voice will go.
And then there's Lula.
I thought Rabbit was gonna go first.
Rabbit.
She's back.
I
Crispy.
was scrolled down looking for Verdane, so I didn't know which order I was in.
Oh, you're
He's
fine.
not even in here yet.
Yeah, I was looking at the other voice chats.
Crispy, my voice cream.
Oh no. She's gone.
And I'm Lula.
My voice.
Her voice.
Robert, have you said your name yet? No.
Wait, who? Me?
No, Rabbit.
Oh, Rabbit. I thought
My
I did.
voice.
This is
My voice.
already a shambles.
I like my voice. It's so pretty.
You have got the best voice, Crispy.
Well, thank you.
What has everyone been up to not today, just this week in general?
Work.
John?
Work. Fun shack.
I was testing out my voice all week. My voice. It's so pretty.
What does everyone what does everyone do for a living? Talk about that. I don't think, unless you don't want to talk about that.
I'm a
I
voice
like to
actor,
breathe.
professional.
You like to break, Lula.
Breathe. Oh my goodness.
I was like, what? She like to break? What? I know that you do your art. Is that like your full time?
Yeah, I'm a freelance artist.
That's awesome. That's epic. Lula has, I don't know, I'll link some things in the caption. Lula has some very explicit artwork that we came across this week.
I haven't seen that explicitness yet.
John, like, I've not. Gamer asked me, he said, have you seen Lula's? We've already said this in like the pre-conversations. I said, oh, did you see, have you been in Lula's? I said, I've been in, but I haven't been in everything, a lot of channels. You went, look at this. And I'm not kidding, it was just outright porn. Drawn.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she was like, oh, it's beautiful artwork, but if she put that on Twitch, she'd get banned.
Yeah, that's why I put it on Twitter eventually.
And Crispy's like, smash the retweet.
I retweet a lot of art.
You do. Yeah, she's incredible. So if you need like emotes or any type of artwork, Lula is the girl to go to. Well, woman, lady. I don't know what pronouns you would like to use.
It's whatever.
Breathable.
I'm non-binary, but I'm pronoun indifferent.
My voice.
That's my pronoun. My voice.
My voice.
Put on my bio. My voice.
My voice. They voice.
Yes. So what do you do, Crispy? I know, but
I'm a bill collector. I'm your favorite person to talk to.
See, I don't understand it. Like how you say people get angry with you, but I don't. If you rang me up, I would generally be like, "Hi," not.
Well, it's the first time isn't so bad, but when like the 20th time in a month, I'm calling you every morning.
Do you get the same type of do you get one type of client and you have to stick with them, or do you just randomly ring?
I go through about 300 or 400 people to call through a day.
A day?
Just different people. And if I don't call you, I'll call your relatives. I'll call your neighbors.
I do not miss bill collections. I do not miss that.
Well, Crispy doesn't go to people's houses and like takes away the stuff. He does it at home.
Because then that would be intimidating, and then they would probably hurt me.
He does the
or invite me in for dinner.
I'd invite you in for dinner.
Oh, thank you.
John, what
Dinner
you
was
For Din
delicious.
Din.
You still owe.
You still
the bill,
owe
though.
me. Yeah. I'll just send Martin down naked. He'll take off the bill.
I'll take off the bill. There we go.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that on Pornhub at some point.
Oh, my favorite's when the pizza delivery guy goes to deliver pizza, and then like the lady has a towel on, and she's like,
can't
"Whoops!" and the
find
towel
it
comes
yet.
off, and you're just like,
Whoops.
I mean, I can tell you now. I was a pizza delivery guy for a while, and that never happened once.
"No, it's never.
Just
Yeah, it's never.
just to kill the.
It's never accidentally. No.
Yeah, be glad you have a fiance.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's never like nobody's ever came out in a towel.
One good thing that did come out of you doing that pizza delivery job is your partner Jenny finding the pizza that she absolutely now loves.
Oh
She
yeah,
was telling me yesterday, they call it salami.
the salami army.
It's salami and it's got garlic butter on it. Blah blah blah. But then messaged me. All right, okay. He's ringing his mum.
That's what Jenny said.
Yeah, she was talking to me. We spoke about a lot yesterday. A lot.
Yeah, while we were chasing the kids, you were sat there doing naff all.
You lost my kid.
I didn't lose your
You
kid.
lost my kid. His actual in real life niece. This place is absolutely massive. Like if you lose your kid, they're gone. They're gone. And Nuggy is 2. And then he's like, oh, he comes back to the table, and Martin's there, and I was like, "Where's Haley?" And he was like, I was like, "Where's Haley?" So obviously I run because he's like, "She's down there. She's on her own." He's like, "She's fine." I'm like, "She's not fine. You fucking leave her again." Done.
Logan was there. I
He
thought
wasn't
Archie
there.
was with it.
Yeah, Archie.
were.
Logan wasn't there. He was at the table having his drink.
No.
And it's not up to the 2 boys that are there to have fun, to look after the toddler. It's on you.
Archie came back for his drink. Logan was with him because I said I thought Archie was with Nuggy because I know Archie would do anything for her.
He is a good egg. That boy.
So I was more than fine. And then when I saw Archie thingy, but I saw her in my eye line, so I knew she was fine, but I was still ready to get back up to go thingy. Because as good as Logan is, Archie obviously would have kept an eye on her. But
Well, before we get back onto the conversation, yesterday we were late, meeting up with them, and a white Tesla nearly took us off the road. There was the 3, like it's a dual carriageway, but like a motorway that, and Martin was flying at 80 miles per hour, which he was stupid to be doing anyway. But you can see this white Tesla pushing over to try, but he basically nearly went into our right side. So I was fuming anyway because I'm a hormonal rage attack, and I was ready to start swinging because my kid's in the car. And then, when we got to the fun shack, I was telling Wilco's fiance about it, and I realised that the people who were in the white Tesla were actually sitting right next to us. So they heard me slagging them off.
Good.
They were,
Yeah.
they were
Good.
driving. I'm not kidding. They had this brand new Tesla, and they're fast. So they were flying. They were just sliding over the road, and they literally nearly went into the side of us, and they pushed Martin back because good job we have good brakes. But I was fuming. They have kids in the car.
Meanwhile, I turned up on time, so none of this happened to me.
Yes, but I didn't want to go, and the only reason I went is because Haley went, "Mummy, you come with me." That's the only reason I went. I didn't want to go. I was in pain. I just pop a painkiller. I wanted to be at home, Lula, with a nice hot water bottle. You know the drill. Just sit there hugging. It's still not. It's still not arrived. Feeling like my belly is just in. And it's actually not that bad today. It's not painful today. Yeah.
You're getting out of sync with Jenny. That's what you're doing.
No. She give me her irregular cycles, John. I'm never a week later. No, I'm not pregnant. For anyone who's listening, not pregnant. Just a week out.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, so normally his partner has irregular cycles, and she suddenly had 3 cycles in a row, and I'm the one that's out of the loop. So she's passed me hers.
Sharon is Karen.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a big hoopla. Rabbit, what do you do?
Software developer.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I love it.
Junior.
Also, Bertram, you're going to Japan.
Yeah.
We were in like a what would you call Teesside Park, John?
Teesside
Something
Park,
complex.
probably.
It's like an
A shopping complex, but not a
It's a
complex. It's
retail
open.
park. I'll block the name out so people can't find us. But so there's a retail park and they have travel agent. Thank you. They they had a Japan thing. My mum was looking at other random things, and I was like, "Look, Japan. Do you know how much it is to go? You have
It's
to,
like a grander plane ticket, isn't it?
yeah." So we looked, and Mum's like, "Looking, see, he always wants to go to Japan." So I was like, "Well, if you want to go with them, you just have the money go. Depends when they're going." Every week, I don't know when it was. It's going to be $5,000, but every month, I think whatever it was, it's £500 a month to pay it off. And I was like, "What the fuck? That's more. That's rent." Like,
Yeah.
that's too
Yeah,
expensive.
it's not cheap.
No, you're not going, man. Not at that price, unless you sell your butthole. Unless he
Don't
sells his
tempt
butthole
him.
to Rabbit. But yeah. So, John, what do you do?
Delivery driver,
And I know what you do.
parcels and shit like that. I've been very angry this week.
Why?
A bit not angry, annoyed, more annoyed.
Are you on
Just
your
with all
period?
probably the all the walk shit,
The what?
all the
Yes,
walk shit and all the cancel shit.
I've seen your tweets.
It's getting on my honestly, it's getting on my nerves.
And it always seems to be aimed at Sam Smith.
That tweet was, if you look at the certain words I put in, were all the things that were banned out of Rodell stuff.
Yeah.
So like, it's like the fact that you can, what was it? You can. She was an ugly beast, but they took away ugly and kept beast. So now she's just a beast. You can't call them fat, but they're now enormous. Me
That's
personally,
worse.
I'd prefer to be called fat than enormous.
Yeah, I think yeah.
So now they're going after English literature. It's like they've went after every single thing they can go for. Children are also getting it now as well. So they're trying to brainwash. I don't know if you've ever seen it in like in America, where they've got these people going in, the ones who call themselves they, them, and whatnot.
Non-binary.
And yeah, and they're in school now, trying to get the kids to start telling themselves that they are them. And the kids were there going, "I'm a boy," and they're like, "Yeah, but you're they," and they're like, "No, I'm a boy. Just let them be a kid."
Yeah, I don't think it should be pushed upon them. But if someone like child says, "I don't feel like a boy or a girl," then yes, fair enough. But
Then they have the right to thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree. It's your right, but it's like my niece, she's 14 and it seems like it's a fad here more than it is anything.
Yes.
She was 1 minute, she was like, "Oh, I'm they, them." And now she's, "Oh no, I'm not, I'm she, her." "Oh no, I'm not, I'm he, him now." "Oh no, I'm not, I'm back." You know what I mean? It's
Well, I'm now identifying as
A
the
pigeon.
sexiest man alive.
That's Crispy's
So from
title.
now on, no,
exactly.
no,
Stay away.
no.
Slow
I mean,
your
it
From
roll.
makes
now on,
sense
There can
for
only be
her
one.
at that age to be.
when you come and talk to me now,
exploring.
it's sexiest man alive.
It makes sense at that age for her to be exploring.
No, yeah, 100%.
What kind of-
But I think like the way if she said to her doctor now, "Oh, I identify as a boy," they would go, "Bump, you can get testosterone, you can wear a binder, you can have your tits." You know, they'd do it. They'd do it instantly. There wouldn't be. That's how bad it is here now.
So it's like
It seems to be
I wouldn't call
advertised
that
more.
bad. I think it's more. She needs to have like a serious talk on sexuality.
Oh well, right now she's a
And-
goth. She's a goth.
The thing is it's all advertised as choice when
Yeah.
it isn't. It's how you feel, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's both. It's your choice and.
Sam Smith, personally, I
It's
think he's
more
doing it
about
for the
how you
attention.
feel?
I can't stand. I'm sorry, look, I can't stand Sam Smith. I can't.
I think he's doing it now for attention. It's like that Fisher. I want him. I like. Even when he said, I don't know if you've seen the interview where he said about fishermen, and he said, "Oh, I'm a fisher.
Fisher
I want to
them.
be a fisher them."
I thought
But
you were
even
taking the piss.
even he faltered and nearly laughed when he said it.
It's not even that he's they them and all this, and he wants, he's dressed in. Do you? I don't. It's nothing personal. I just don't like him. There's something.
Yeah, I can't stand him.
There's something on Sam Smith I can't pinpoint, but I hate.
That's kind of how I feel about Taylor Swift.
Of all the
I'm gonna be
people,
honest.
there's just something you don't like, and you're like, oh.
And Justin Timberlake.
I
have
can
a
see that.
absolute.
Blasphemy.
I have an absolute hatred for Justin Timberlake.
Is he anything? Is he anything that you know? Like you can be like, that's the reason I hate him.
No,
It's just something.
He's just hated.
it might be his face. I'm not sure.
His face isn't in sync, so
He's a bit smarmy.
Well done, Crispy. I wouldn't let that slide. Well done.
The other thing that's annoyed me this week, is the whole Jeremy Clarkson, Meghan Markle fucking thing.
I don't think they'll
obviously,
know.
so he's done all this thing, hasn't he, in the column, and he got
Yes.
thingied for it, right?
Do you want to tell them? They may not know. Do you know Jeremy Clarkson, Lula, Crispy?
Top Gear
no.
Grand Tour.
He got thingied?
He's an old man. He's a very Chris. You'd agree, John. He's very protected he can't really do anything wrong. But
He's brilliant.
He's protected by us, even though we shouldn't really protect him because he's basically he punched a man because he didn't get him a steak for his dinner, and then BBC dropped him, and there was this whole hoopla. But then he moved to Amazon Prime, and they were like, we'll still keep on your Top Gear show. But then that's dropped to viewers. And
guy.
Yeah.
So
he looks like a dick.
But he's
so cool.
He's
so cool.
Awesome. He's hilarious.
So he's done. I don't know if you've seen that. He's done this column about Meghan Markle and stuff like this, and he apologised, right, after all the shit he got.
It was a bit too late for what he done, though. He only apologised.
It doesn't matter. They asked him to apologise, right? So he apologises, right? They said it's not good enough. So then he apologises again. He apologises the third time, right? They're still saying it's not good enough, the apology. Mm-hmm. They're now mourning about him doing the apology and saying, oh, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't say this about women, it's feminist and all this, right? But in Harry's book, right, he goes on about all these women and he trashes the hell out of them, but he's never apologised once to them. It's like that whole, I don't know if you've seen it with the South Park, where South Park have ripped into him.
I've seen it. We want privacy.
Yeah, and the first thing they've done, we're not happy about this, we're going to sue you.
But I think they need all the money that they can get, as bad as it sounds. They're not exactly,
Morn and Myrtle, that's what it is.
Don't.
That's what it is. I'm telling you, honestly, they're the worst couple for attention I've ever heard of in my life. So they've annoyed the shit out of me.
Is this a segment of what annoys John?
That's my 2 cents.
But with Jeremy sorry, my voice. With Jeremy Clarkson, he's
my voice.
My voice sounded like a muppet. But with Jeremy Clarkson, he is a treasure. So everyone's trying to drop him now. So Amazon Prime said, "Oh, we're going to be." Next year, we're going to be looking at where we stand with Jeremy. He may not be getting a season 3 yet. His show on Amazon Prime, Clarkson's Farm, has smashed the best viewing.
Yeah,
they've never had anything bigger because it's him. Even more than the Brit Awards, wasn't it? It was just.
Yep, the show itself is just it's breaking records. He's doing what I know he's been dropped from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yes, they've dropped.
He's been dropped from that, but Amazon have backtracked after the things that have come through. They backtracked and were like, "Oh right, he's definitely doing a season 3."
Yeah.
They're trying to get him to sign up now for a season 4 and a 5. They're trying to already lock the deal in.
But
from to do them.
If you have Amazon Prime, you like the two Americans, Chris Lula, you definitely should watch. Definitely watch Amazon. Clarkson's Farm. Unless you want, if you don't mind animal slaughter, you don't get to see it, but obviously it's a farm.
It's a no from me, dog.
It's so
you don't
funny
get to see
though. No, you don't get to see it.
You don't see any animal slaughter.
No, you don't.
Oh no.
He loves his animals.
I remember watching what's it called, Top Gear or whatever.
Oh, but it's not Top Gear.
With my cousins. Huh?
It's not Top Gear.
whatever it was.
No, I
But
mean
I don't
like
know.
it's definitely.
I just didn't like him.
Oh,
Oh,
add to the
just
list
wrong
of
with you.
Lula hated. Taylor
Yeah.
Swift, Justin Timberlake, Jeremy Clarkson.
My list has increased from Sam Smith to Lula.
Okay, you want to fight? I'm ready to
Oh,
go.
I do.
I don't know what it is about
Let's
Sam
wrestle.
Smith. I don't know what it is about Sam Smith that is so annoying though. I think
It's
just
really
his
weird because I
face.
don't mind Sam Smith at
Oh, he's
all.
such a tool bag.
He's such a knob. He is a knob. And like I think if you want to rock that, like those suits, you know, the glittery one piece or whatever, you
To be
do
fair, I don't really know much about Sam Smith.
that. I don't know
I
what it
just
is.
like some of his music.
Well, he went out as an inflatable condom, didn't he, or something?
No, that was like no. That was just an outfit that again that is a knobhead.
That looked like he looked ridiculous.
He looked like he'd wrapped himself in a bin bag and just blew it up. I can't stand him.
He's a bubble boy.
He was stood there like a gingerbread man do, like he couldn't move his arms.
We've already got off to a start of what we hate.
Just been Wilco being angry so far.
I seen his status the other day, and I was like, oh god, he's another one of John's rants.
I'm like on The Simpsons where it's the grandpa he's shaking his fist at the cloud. That's me.
And where all the Simpsons gif where Homer's backing into the cloud into the
bush.
Yeah. 100%. We're all like, let him get on with it. It's fine.
I'm sure next week we'll have something else.
Yeah, we should do a segment of you just ranting.
And now for Wilco's section.
Oh, we'll just have to do your little what's it called? A little music jingle.
Oh, I mean, I could fill up at least half an hour's worth of just running or something. Easy.
We like that though. That's what we want. I mean,
There's so many things that are annoying me right now.
Is there anything that annoys you, Rabbit?
No, I just ignore everything and get on with it. If it don't affect me, don't bother me.
Well, Rabbit this week actually made something nice. He said it was a success, although he hasn't shown me photos of it. You want to explain that?
Yeah, I'm not taking photos of my food anymore.
What?
Why?
I've taken away that privilege for you guys. Just rip into me with it.
I did tell you that pasta looked disgusting.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think you were here one week, Lula, but I made some pasta that wasn't. It didn't look good.
Made pasta, really?
And that's not why my name is Cat.
Cat's birth.
Yeah, cat food pasta.
Yeah.
Because the food I made looked like cat food.
No.
It generally looked like a cat had thrown up into a bowl.
I wouldn't even give that a Bruno.
No.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Oh dear.
But this week he's made fish, so homemade fish batter like from the fish shop. And he went, I only done one thing wrong. I didn't add salt and pepper, something like that.
I put the salt on the fish after it had cooked, but not in the batter.
Crispy?
Yeah, it was good. I could have done better with putting the batter on the fish.
I like to give you recipes that are easy because I know you don't cook.
I'm useless.
Yeah.
Say how it is.
Maybe you should try baking stuff.
I'm sure it'll be gooey in the middle. It's probably not a good idea.
Well, baking is like very straightforward. And you don't have to worry about a lot of different things, like a lot of different
Rabbit.
components to pay attention to.
That batter had 4 ingredients and I missed 2 of them. Just to put it into perspective.
You know what, buddy? That's what takeout's for. That's what takeout's for, I guess.
You order some takeout. Well, Rabbit didn't get his pasta done right this time.
Got him on speed dial.
So, I have a question for you lot. I think I asked John yesterday, Wilco, but I want to ask you lot for your
The head thing?
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you
My voice.
would you rather have your head on an octopus's body and you live in the sea? So you can
Yes.
swim underwater, you're fine. Or would you rather live on land and have arms and legs as tentacles?
Arms and legs as tentacles.
Why'd you say that?
My artwork.
Oh.
I could go to Japan and get all the ladies.
So oh, I didn't see that answer coming.
What would you do, Rabbit?
In the sea.
You live what? Like I said, I'd live in the sea as well. However,
Is that that person from shoot, what's her name? From the Little Mermaid, who's an octopus lady.
Ursula.
Oh, Ursula.
Yeah, Ursula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
She
could
was
be
cursed.
Ursula.
She was cursed, though,
But
right?
Ursula.
No, she wasn't cursed.
Bursula?
Ursula.
I thought she was
Ursula.
cursed.
No,
I don't know. You might
She's
want to
just
look
a-
that up.
just a bad guy.
I know she's Triton's sister.
Yeah, exactly. Look
I
at the
know
way
that.
Triton looks, and look at the way she looks. I mean, come on.
Oh, what cute puppies! But also, what the fuck?
I'm sure the origin story of Ursula is she got cursed.
Whoa there! The owner of the Final Gamer has requested that Discord block any messages. Are mostly accurate robots deemed to be explicit.
Oh.
So your message has not been sent. Fucking rude. It's not even explicit.
Oh yeah, I had that happen the other day too when I took a screenshot of just like, was it like a food or something like that, and I sent it like, this is explicit, you can't send it. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
fine, I'll just save the image.
Like, well, I could
F you.
send Lula a picture of a girl getting bent over with jizz coming out of her bum hole. That's fine. That's fine.
Are you still on the cream pies, Nader? Are you still looking that up?
No, although
Okay,
I've
just
got a mini roll right now where when you bite into that, it looks like the exact same thing. So thanks, Crispy. They're not getting eaten now.
Oh, you're welcome. You can always send them over here. it doesn't bother me none.
Okay.
Oh, Ripperoni.
I wanted to do Verdane as well with this, but he's not here. So I was looking up what your names mean. You know. So my name means victory. Okay. It means it's from Greek and it means victory or from the people. John's means he's God is gracious. John.
I'm a what?
Your name means God is gracious. And Crispy, I wanted to actually buy that for Martin for Christmas.
I mean, I am gracious.
But we have nowhere for it. Hence why he didn't get it. So yeah, that's a cool. Kyle means straight.
Oh my fucking god.
Lula, I didn't know what your real name was. And I don't know if you wanted to say it. So I just googled Lula.
Well, my middle name is Renee.
That's beautiful.
Her first name is Karen.
Ah, she's a Karen.
Susan.
That's my name. John. Did you not know that?
My name's John Renee.
John
Ooh. I mean, I think
It's
in the back of my
French.
mind, I now know it was.
Yeah,
But
well,
no one has said it.
well, Rabbit called me recently. I went, please don't call me that. That's my nana's name, and that's also my name. But yeah, so Rabbit's name means straight. So also narrow. Kyle.
Okay.
Narrow-minded.
Lula,
I just want to send this fucking picture.
Even though Lula's name isn't Lula, I just googled Lula. But your Twitch name means a famous warrior.
Who, me?
Yeah, your Twitch name.
I do worry a lot.
No, not warrior. Warrior. Like a warrior.
That's what I said. I worry a lot.
She's a famous mischief maker, is what she is.
And then
exactly.
Crispy's real name means
should be
Victorious.
King, I believe.
No, it's Victorious.
Okay.
Yeah. How cool is that? Well, it says crown, so.
Yep.
Yeah. That was all cool. But Dan's messaged me again.
Cream of the crop. But no, yeah, that was the picture. It was a picture of a Snorlax, a giant
That's really
Snorlax
cute.
pillow.
I'm just
But
wondering
I
if
didn't
there
know it
was
was
a.
Snorlax. I thought it was I knew it was a Pokemon, so I thought it was a cat. I was trying to describe to somebody
No,
Snorlax. That's just a
that's a
giant
big ass
cat,
Snorlax.
and
Sorry, can you type in?
Also, why is there a bird on the side of his chest?
Grrr.
that is a good question. What is that? Are they hiding something?
Why is
No.
it not letting me do
The
stuff?
beak's on her
Oh,
arms though.
That's the
Yeah, it looks like a
photo.
watermark.
Rabbit, will you
Yeah,
join
it's a
in,
watermark.
please? Also, right now we are going to get Twitch and Triforce in, so you're gonna hear a random other voice.
If it sounds like someone's about to nick your stuff, you'll know why.
Hopefully he's not super loud. He's muted.
Wait, what?
He's not.
This
loud.
is what I'm trying to send, Nicole. This is what I'm trying to send.
Oh, that's
That's
not.
all.
What the fuck? It's
That's all
a
I'm trying
baby.
to send.
Why would I let you send that?
I don't know.
It won't, I wonder if
Discord's
it'll
against
let
this
me
baby
send.
making.
Okay.
We'll be making them babies.
I think Verdane's
Behave.
speaking in
Whoa,
Morse
there, the
code.
owner. What the fuck?
It did
Hello,
it to
you
you
beautiful
too?
people.
Hello,
Whoa.
continue.
Hello.
We change the name of the file and then send it.
It's not even anything bad. It's generally a baby as an octopus. Like, I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah, but what's the name of the file?
Screenshot.
Oh, okay. No man.
Yeah, I can send it to, I'm sending it to Rabbit now. Oh no, I can't even send it to Rabbit. So how did you send it to me, Lula?
I don't know.
Have we got some weird thing? Because I can send you porn. And you can send me baby pictures.
I'm sorry, Pon.
Oh yeah, are you typing? But then,
Just had porn and I was just like,
What?
you got excited about porn.
I'm sorry, Pon. What?
What's going on?
I don't know.
Either way, everyone, sorry for the late. We've been doing this now for like half an hour for then.
Wait, what?
You're like the latest guest ever.
Yeah, half an hour late. Even Anwar was earlier than you. Anwar was on time.
Listen, I haven't spoke to my mum since the new year. It's been like 2 months. She texted me, so I decided to just say, do you know what, fuck it, I'll call you. So I called her and I was on the phone for like an hour.
Lula is like, what the fuck has he just said? Can't
Huh?
understand a word.
No, I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to figure out why it won't let me send this fucking picture.
Typical. No one ever pays attention to me. It's fine.
Huh?
Exactly, Eric. I was waiting for that. My boys.
My boys.
So, welcome, Viden, the latest guest known to man. Would you?
I apologize.
It's fine. Would you like to tell us about yourself? That's what we always do. What games you play, where you stream.
So, on Twitch, I go by Twitch and Triforce. My name is Verdane. I usually play Zelda or Sonic games mainly, but I also play COD, Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, any random variety games that I can play with anyone really. And I really enjoy making music.
We were just talking about, well, what's your view on Sam Smith? Then,
Aww.
Don't care.
do you like him, or do you just?
I literally don't care for or about Sam Smith.
Very generic name. That would be like something. I'd have to really identify who I was speaking to if his name was Sam Smith. There's like probably a million Sam Smiths.
He'll probably change his name at some point.
I know who you're talking about. Like,
No,
I know
listen.
exactly who you're talking about.
Crispy, do you know who we're talking about?
I have not a clue.
Right, let me.
Other than they're a magician, and apparently based
what's the fucking song he sings?
on what the people have
Stay with
said.
me.
Wait, doesn't he sing "Writings on the Wall"?
No, I don't know. But then
Or is that James Arthur? Someone sings "Writing on the Wall" for the James Bond film.
I've never watched James Bond, but that's Crispy.
Probably is him.
Eddie Izzard wannabe.
I don't see the chat, by the way. I can't see it.
Oh,
Pretty much.
It's just.
I love Eddie Izzard, actually.
You isn't Eddie Izzard English?
Get
Yeah?
the picture of him in that friggin' outfit.
Angie.
Nicole.
What outfit?
No, the bin bag one.
Oh, yeah.
Show him what he really looks like.
Smith, black bag. Black outfit.
It'll come up. There was so many memes
There
about
he
it.
is.
They had people floating on him, didn't they?
I hate him. He's so fucking annoying. Oh, where were you, you knobhead? Right, there he is, Crispy.
There.
He's such a twat.
Oh.
Where are you showing this?
Oh, we've got a private podcast chat room so we can all keep up to date of like who's joining the chat this week.
It'd be nice to be able to see it, you know. I don't even know what you're looking at. I'm
Was
not
there
even
a girl
part
on
of
the
this
red
podcast right
carpet who wore like a dead goose or something like that? Like,
Search up
they
the
were
name.
some
Sam
crazy
Smith,
stuff.
black bin bag
What's
at the Brit Awards. And
The
you'll
nice
know.
thing is it makes him look thin.
Okay.
You're
He
just gonna,
does.
like,
He does.
Yeah.
He's just
Very
annoying.
thinning.
He's just annoying.
He's just a knob. He's
a
an
knob.
attention seeker.
I can't.
Well, he's a celebrity.
I wish he was.
So,
we could have done
duh.
without it. But if we went up to him and went, we can't. There's something about you we can't stand. He would be like, you're homophobic, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And it's not that. It's just you. It's just you. Look in the mirror.
What I do?
Not you, Lula. I love you.
Aw, love you too. Ah.
I'm still on the fence.
Truck you.
So Conchita, we've all. Oh, by the way, Verdane's real name is Verdane, but I call him Conchita. Not because he's like Spanish.
No, Princess Conchita Banana Hammock.
That is actually what I call him.
Get the name right.
So we've just been saying what people's names mean and stuff, and I got yours as well. Your names means call them. That's what your
Call them when you want. Call them when you need.
It can also mean a beautiful woman.
What?
Yeah, your
Oh
name.
yeah.
Finding
Oh yeah,
this?
but then oh yeah.
It's on Google, and it also means
What?
something in.
He's wrecked him.
I'm not saying anything.
Crispy's means like king. My name's and Victorious. Mine is like a war. Like Lula's is like warrior. You know, mine is Victoria. Whatever mine is, victory. Yours.
That is God is gracious.
Yeah.
So what were the three that you just said? Woman,
A
in
beautiful
something,
woman,
and
something in, and call
Call
them.
me.
Call me.
It all sounds like it could be a hooker.
Call me now for the free reading Jamaica lady who would do the hotline.
call me
Miss
now for
Cleo?
a beautiful.
Yes, Miss
How
Miss Cleo.
Frickin' dare you? You put some respect on Miss Cleo's name,
Call me
Crispy.
now for your free reading.
You're free
Ew.
reading. Free reading
Ew.
of what?
Ew. Well, yeah.
I want to know what this free reading's about.
You
like-
oh right, you're UK. It was like tarot cards, fake future readings and stuff like that.
Mumbo
Dave
jumbo.
Chappelle did a really good skit on it.
I get them all the time on YouTube and TikTok, all the time, and I'm like,
It's all a load of nonsense.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So Luna actually does. Luna Bell does actually readings, and before she met me, she predicted there was this red-headed woman called the Temptress, and a few weeks later she met me, and I was a bright ginger-haired woman. She predicted you as well, didn't she, Verdane?
Indeed, she did.
So I believe it somewhat. I don't believe like
All a bunch of baloney.
no.
Well, I do tarot readings,
I like it.
and I mean I'm learning,
Mhm.
but
You're
just
learning
what-
to tell the future.
No,
It's just what your spirits are telling you.
I'm
all the time,
learning
Jen.
how to read what what is told to me.
No.
So you don't believe
Not at all. Not in the slightest.
I mean that's fine for you, but you don't gotta mock me for what I believe.
exactly.
I agree with that.
Yes, I do.
Cuck.
Lula could actually do a reading and go, John, don't step in that road tomorrow. You wouldn't listen, step in the road, you're dead.
I mean, I'd
And
look
then
both
Lula's at the
ways
side of the
anyway.
road like, bitch, got
John,
ya.
Yeah.
I'll look
Don't
before
run.
he has to cross the road. He gets hit by something above him.
Like, do you believe in the other side and
No.
stuff, Lula?
Yeah.
I do as
I
well.
mean-
I'm not gonna. I do as well, heavily. 100%. I'm sure John would be like, no, I don't.
I'm pretty sure every episode I've been in for this podcast has eventually led to Ghost.
See, the ghost is dragging you there. Talk about us.
I guess this is a cue for you to play Phasmo.
I'm
I
not
will
playing
not
it.
play Phasmo.
Also, Ghost. Load of bollocks.
What?
Nah, see, I can get behind ghosts because where does the energy in your body go?
It goes. It disappears. That's what
To what
happens.
though? To what?
Once you, it just goes. It's just gone.
Energy
Where's
has
it
to
go?
It has
What
to.
do you mean
No,
it's
it
just
doesn't.
gone?
It doesn't have to go
dissipates.
anywhere. It
By
doesn't have to
laws
go
of
anywhere.
matter, it can't just go. It has to be
It
moved
just
somewhere else.
goes. No, it
Exactly.
doesn't.
Or,
No, it doesn't.
oh my goodness,
No, it doesn't clearly shows that
killing
you
me.
have no concept of science.
I mean, science has never once said, "Oh yes, ghosts are real."
No, but it says energy has to be transferred.
But do you
Where does
believe
the
like?
energy in our body go?
Do you believe in all like the little machines that ghost people, Lula? Where the
No, the
ghost...
fuck.
Yeah, I don't believe them because how do they even work? Oh, this.
Wait,
beep.
what?
So when I watch, because I do watch ghost hunting on, you know, I'm a freak. So BuzzFeed Unsolved, they've done a ghost one that I like. I really like BuzzFeed.
Station.
Yeah.
But they done it and they had all like these little gadgets and they were like, oh, the ghost is over here and it starts beeping, or if this ghost passes this room, this machine will go off and it'll capture it. How? How are you going to fucking test that? Is a ghost as a test dummy going, oh, I'll stand here?
He's trying to explain it away with science. The science
Would-
they use
wouldn't
is
it
Love to
be-
logical.
answer questions.
Well,
Wouldn't it be the
From what it-
energy that's been transferred, going through, everywhere and
Yeah,
hitting these
it's
electrical
supposed to be like
systems?
the electromagnetic
Energy.
idea of what
John's
is left
explaining
over
it,
from the
which is-
spirit.
Yeah, John's explaining it kind of good, and you don't even fucking believe it.
Not in the slightest.
So, like, wouldn't I don't even know, John. You're gonna come back as a little shit.
Once
A
you're gone,
turd.
you weren't.
A drink come back as one.
You know, he's gonna. Don't you believe in red?
It already is one.
Oh.
I got that. I got that rabbit. I got that straight
See,
away.
that's one thing I do believe in, Nicole, is resurrection.
Yeah,
Oh my
reincarnation.
god. Oh.
I believe in it as well.
Because there's been so many things, like, for example, maybe not for you, Abed, before the people. Like, I can't give my own personal, explanation, but I can give an explanation from my brother's point of view, and my mum's point of view, and my sister's point of view, because my brother and sister, younger ones, have a different dad to I do. And their dad passed away. And for some weird reason, they always see, I'm pretty sure it's a butterfly, a white butterfly that they constantly see all the time. So that's kind of interesting.
It could be its natural area that it goes around.
Yes, that's
Yeah, but
very true, but the fact that we barely ever see fucking butterflies in Liverpool, there's
Why,
a
they're
good
just like this.
explanation.
Nah, my wings will get stolen. Fuck this shit.
I lose my pretty patterns.
Yeah, they did come in colourful. They've been stripped.
Came out with moss.
Got this paint stripper on the butterfly wings.
Like, I 100% believe there's an afterlife, but depends on what you believe in. Like,
I feel like there's definitely some kind of an afterlife in some
100%.
way.
I'd like to believe there is.
I think that's a human response for dealing with death.
That's true.
That they'd like to believe that there's something there. So I don't mock. I laugh. I do laugh about it, but I don't mock
Which is
people's
basically
beliefs.
mocking it.
No.
Yeah.
I just think it's hilarious. But
That's
it's all.
mocking it, you dork.
Exactly, you're laughing at.
But I do understand why you want to believe these things, because the human thingy is it's natural to want to go, ooh, there must be something afterwards, just to deal with death, because it's inevitable.
I know that they did like a scientific they were doing scientific research and they did discover that the brain stays alive. Like,
For
Yeah.
7 minutes.
yeah, no, yeah,
That
like
might be
there's
the
still activity in the brain, like
yeah.
after
That could
death,
be
John
the
Snow.
and then
that could be the waiting time again to heaven.
Fuck
7
off,
minutes.
John. Seriously.
Jeez.
When you're on your deathbed,
Put it back in his closet.
Honestly, right?
go on.
If science, right? Honestly, if science goes right, that person's dead, right? And they do bring them back and show proof of it, I'll
How's it
100%
going to
believe
show
it.
proof? They're
Well, there
going
you
to
go.
bring back a shoe.
No, but that's a valid point, Nicole. How can you bring back proof of you dying, going to heaven, and then coming back to life? You don't have a physical body to carry any kind of physical object, so it's not like you're gonna just take your phone out your pocket, take a picture, and then come back to life.
Exactly.
Because then the picture won't even be there anyway, because it's a
I
completely
mean, I know a
different
lot of
body.
near-death experiences are very similar.
Well, have you seen the movie Flatliners?
No.
That's like a horror movie that my mum is super into, and I watched it one time and I was like, that's a really cool concept where they basically kill the cast, but they bring them back to life, within that 7-minute period of the brain being active. And when they're in there, they see like these random dream-like states. It's kind of bizarre. It's more like a nightmare, more like hell rather than passing on to the afterlife kind of thing.
Have you ever?
Wouldn't they receive brain damage through that though?
That's what I was good.
Most likely, yeah.
Because isn't it after 2 minutes or something? If the brain's been starved of
Yeah.
oxygen,
Yeah.
that's when
You
brain damage kicks in.
vegetated. I think it is probably like a 2-minute window. I'm not really sure because I think I've only seen the film like once. My mum fucking loves it. If she was here right now, she'd be able to tell you.
Get her on the phone.
I was just about to say, get her on the phone.
Have any of you heard of Ben Breedlove?
Nope.
Some cheese.
No.
No, Ben Breedlove is an American. He was 15 years old. He had you may have known him, not known him, Lula Crispy, but seen him on the news. He's 15 years old. This was when we lived in Stockton so that's when he died, John. So it was a long time ago. And he had a bad heart, and he died on Christmas Day. But before that, previously, he went into hospital for a bad heart, and he actually died. He died on the table, and he said he when he woke up, he remembers being in heaven, and he remembers they were playing Kid Cudi, I think he's called. He saw him, and he was but
sorry.
Even though that artist isn't dead, and he remembers it all, and then he died a few months later.
Well, that's what my Uncle Barry said, didn't he? That's why he turned to Christianity, because he wasn't actually thinking. He said when he was dying or something, he said he actually did see a presence like God.
Yeah.
And that's why he's now turned into Christianity, and he's been Christianity since God knows how long.
Yeah, but there's people at the end of their life, they say, "Oh, mum's waiting for me," or "Oh, my daughter's there, my husband's there." And a lot of people hold out their hands, trying to, as if they're going to them. There's a nurse, an end of life nurse. She works in hospice on TikTok, and she says that happens quite a lot, where they hold out their hand because they know someone who loves them.
I know that seems like a really nice thing, but to put it in a worse way, what if that's just delusion going through the person's mind because they're
See, that's
literally
how
dying,
Yeah,
the
but that's
starving from the oxygen
but
type
that's
of
still a
thing?
nice way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, and I
Yeah.
think that's a long one to see your obviously the ones that have gone.
Yeah, but what if you didn't?
So
know these
it is
people?
it is a nice thing.
Imagine if you didn't have your it's my next door neighbour Sheila. She's there. She's coming to take me. Imagine that. Oh, it's the shopkeeper Greg.
What?
Yeah. Oh, it's my fucking neighbour who done the barking. She's coming.
Oh my god, I'm dying! It's Naked Bill! Run!
Oh, but me and my best friend have seen a ghost. No one will believe us. Not to this day. I can ring her now and she'll
I
tell
don't
me.
even believe in your
Is
best
this
friend.
is this the train track story?
What? I've never been on a
I,
train track.
I remember someone telling me
No.
one time about them seeing one of their dead friends on a train track. I don't know if it was you or not.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were on a train track with one of their other friends, and they just randomly saw this little girl as a ghost,
Oh,
and it
no,
just
they're
ended up being like
Mhm.
their old friend or something.
No,
Yeah.
girl ghosts. Do not do. No, that's one thing that I'm scared about.
Well,
Like the
Jenny's
one
just
in your bed.
Jenny's just said there about obviously her nana's obviously been poorly and she's out of having operation and stuff.
Oh yeah,
When
you
they put her,
see it today, didn't you?
yeah, when they put her under, she claimed that she saw her nana who brought her up,
Oh.
older. Her nana was older, but looked happy,
Oh.
and she said she'd seen her clear as day.
Well then.
Said it was like Nana didn't recognise her at first, but then when she did, she had this big smile on her face.
So that's my John's partner, by the way, my sister-in-law.
That's fascinating,
I
isn't
was
it?
gonna say I don't know if you heard of that.
We heard her. It's a nice way to think about it, and you're mocking people, John.
I'm not. I just find it
Imagine though.
ridiculous.
Do you know what's bad?
I just find it absolutely ridiculous.
Imagine if you got there and someone who was taking you to your place of rest and you didn't like them and pass. You know what I mean? So if like my sister, who I don't speak to, was there, I'd be like, "Fuck you! I'm not going with you." You know what I mean?
Oh, you'd be
Shock me
fuming.
back to life. Shock me.
You'd be fuming.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. I know that for a fact.
Nicole's like that. Give me an extra day.
Yeah. Can I have a shuffle? I don't want that one.
You might have a randomizer. You might be like,
I know. What if it's going to be like someone you never knew? So one of your ancestors. What? Why don't we ever see one of your ancestors that was a caveman? That's
Imagine just going back, like dying, and the first person you see is Michael Jackson.
I'd be quite happy with that.
I mean, I'd be happy with that, to be fairly honest.
I was gonna say I'd be quite happy with that. I'll be cooler.
No.
You wouldn't like his childhood, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know, I've seen a lot of stuff about that. But so me and my best friend, we were next to a graveyard when we were kids. When we were about 15, and it was stupid o'clock in the morning. Well, not in the morning. It was about 9 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. And I remember it perfectly. We both had brand new boots on from Christmas, and we walked behind this graveyard. It was pitch black. There was no lights, and then we both saw it at the same time, and everyone's gonna be like, but it was a floating it looked like a cardboard box floating. And she looked at me and I looked at her, and she went, "Should I film it?" And I went, "No, run." And we both ran, and we ran that fast we fucked our shoes. No one will believe me. I'll actually message you now.
Well, of course, no one's going to believe you. She asked if you could film it, and you told her no.
No, but the thing is, do you know how long ago that was, Vidin? It was on the Walkman phones with barely a good pitch where, the shit cameras.
Yeah, found footage is always the best kind of horror fucking footage to find, man.
1 second, I'm gonna try and see she'll ring.
Have you seen the back rooms?
She might not.
It's a fun game.
It's cool, right, Chris?
Backrooms?
Yeah, have you seen it?
Hiya, Kirsty. 1 second.
Think of
1
like
second.
going into an abandoned office, but it never stops.
Everyone.
Like you walk into.
This is
Okay.
Nicole's ringing me.
right. This is my best friend, Kirsty.
Oh, the one that doesn't exist.
Kirsty, can you hear me?
Invisible Kirsty.
Hiya. Could you tell everyone what we saw when we walked near the graveyard?
A weird, creepy, see-through square.
I told you. And what did you when you tried to record it? What did I say? Do you remember?
Something about your boots, wasn't it?
No, when you went, "Should I record it?" And I went, "No, run!" And we ran, and we both fucked our boots.
Yeah, because I saw it, and then I said, "Did you see that?" And you were like, "No, what?" And then we carried on walking, and then all of a sudden you were like, and I was like, "See?" And then you just turned and legged it, and I said, "Shall I record it?"
Told you. And these don't believe me.
It was so creepy.
Yeah, thank you. That's all I rang for because no one believed.
It's fine.
Also,
I don't know
there's,
if
I
you-
didn't say I didn't believe you. I didn't say
true.
that. I didn't say
Also,
a damn thing.
there's a guy
But-
here, Rabbit. Can you please tell me what your name is?
Kyle?
Yes.
Oh.
Kirsty. And how long have you known me for?
Since we were about 3.
Thank you. Bert doesn't believe you exist. Because you're never in my stream.
It's just you putting on a voice. I'm not
Fuck
really
off, you dickhead. Right, that's all I wanted you for.
You got Martin with a voice filter.
Fuck off. You'll believe it.
I don't know if you didn't notice there, but
Right,
did you notice
thank
how
you. Thank you, that's all I
neither
wanted.
of them,
Alright, bye.
none of them talked at the same time there? Did you
Yeah,
notice
that's
that?
what I was thinking.
You know what I mean? Different accents.
Hello, I'm Kirsty.
Nicole with a voice changer. Just it's a very subtle one.
Oh, Jesus. I like that she answered it, though. Like, normally she doesn't answer this late at night. So, yeah. I know she's probably thinking someone's dead. That's all we seem to ring at this time. Someone's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, that's honestly. We normally don't ring each other. It's a text. Oh, are you all right? Yeah, can I ring you? Yes, and then she'll ring. If someone rings instantly, something's wrong, and we know to answer
Oh,
it.
I hate when people don't fucking text before they start
I hate it.
trying to call
it.
you.
Hate it. Gives me
Like,
anxiety.
what if I'm fucking busy?
Yeah.
What if I'm fucking busy?
It's like when someone just wants to turn up at your house, John.
Okay, but what if someone texts you and you
Never.
What if
You've done that.
you text someone and they immediately ring you? Weird.
You can just join back. Go on.
So what? Oh, there he is.
What the hell just happened, Crispy?
My voice.
I was calling you.
I
I forgot to text.
Go on, Billy.
Okay, so what if you text somebody and they immediately rang you back, like as if they were sitting on the phone just playing with the phone, and then the next minute they got a text from you, and then they immediately rang you? How would you feel about that?
I mean, that's alright if you're texting.
don't know. What did I
You're not
text?
texting. You just like.
Oh no, that triggers me.
I'm
So
saying because you just said
text them-
if you
Yeah, no.
text somebody and
No.
then they don't text you back before they call.
No.
What about if they done it instantaneously?
Yeah,
You text them and they rang you back straight away.
Yeah, it's
That
when
means they were going to call me anyway, and that'll piss me off.
yeah, it's like when they say when they go oh, it'll be easier if I told you, like if I called you to explain. It's like, oh, just tell me in text.
Yeah, but sometimes it is easier to
It's not.
just explain
No,
it.
Don't know how
I
it
Voice than it
will
is
say
to
that
type a lot of things.
text me.
sometimes it is easier just to explain stuff, but
Phone
I don't
calls
know.
just
Sometimes
draining.
sometimes people just call that with stuff that could easily be covered in the email.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
easily
I
covered.
fully get that.
Phone calls. No, just talking about them and make me stutter. I don't like it. Like when I'm speaking to a friend, me and Viden used to call a lot. Me and Kirsty would just talk. That's fine. But I just can't. No.
I know. Yeah, what happened to our calls? We used to call like every other week.
That was because you were at work and you were bored. And you
True.
were like, you know what? I've got nothing to do. I'm cleaning out this cupboard. I'll ring the call for 45 minutes.
Got me fucking fist right the way down a shitty toilet.
Oh. There was other stuff. Oh, Lula. We were having a discussion, weren't we, about bears?
Aw, I love bears. They're so
So-
cute.
What would be the pros and cons for you to have a picnic with a bear?
You'd be dead.
You talking about
Pretty
Yogi the
con.
bear?
You'd be the picnic.
First, his name has to be Winnie.
I wouldn't name a bear Winnie. If you were going to have a pet bear and you just call it Winnie,
Winnie the Pooh, Nicole.
I know I got it, but no.
I'd call it bear.
I wouldn't call
can't.
Do you know what I'd call it?
I don't know. I kind of like bear.
Do you know what I'd call my bear?
What?
Bodyguard.
I call it Luna.
Aww. I think I'd call it like Wilfred.
I don't think I could call anything Luna anymore because it's so overused.
Yeah, I know.
My voice.
Luna is one of the most common names, and Kirsty has a cat called Luna.
Oh, is she a fan
I
of
remember you
Sailor
saying
Moon?
a story on stream like the other
Yeah.
day.
I told her on stream, I said, please don't call your cat Luna. So she had this other cat that passed away. She had her for nearly 20 years. And she was called Spryzy. It's a German name and it's so unusual. The vet could never announce her name. Spritzy, they kept calling her. So, and then she names the next cat Luna, and I was like, oh, please don't call her Luna. It's so common. And she's like, oh, we love it, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I think we're going to call her Lunabelle. I went, please don't call her Lunabelle. We already have a Lunabelle. It's Lunabelle in my Discord. Please don't call her Lunabelle. She hasn't. She's just called her Luna. But there's so... And then they've recently let her dog stay, a pug stay at her mum's, and it's called fucking Luna. I went, if you throw a ball, there'll be an animal called Luna somewhere.
Yep.
It's so common. And there's people in our area that actually have daughters and stuff called Luna.
Oh no.
It's a beautiful name, and she had it way before it was a animal craze. But yeah, Luna. I said
So did Luna Lovegood, but you know.
Luna, yeah, I love that name for her. But too many now. It's like Bella.
That's weird. I know it more from Sailor Moon than I do from Harry Potter.
Oh my god, why did I not even think of Sailor Moon? The fuck?
Yeah, the cat's literally named Luna.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dan changes this entire story. Like, no, I want to name a bear Luna. Let me.
Oh my god. I used to watch that a lot as a kid.
If you were going to name, like, you know, if you had a wild animal that you tamed, i.e. a wolf in John's, what would you name it?
I'd have a fox named Tails.
Oh, yeah. I see that then. And I'd love a fox. Love a fox. I want a silky chicken. Have you seen those?
Those are so cute.
They're fucking amazing.
A what?
A silky chicken.
I thought you said a sulky chicken. I was going to say, what the fuck's a sulky for?
I'm not giving you my eggs.
Vidane, I swear to God, it's just a chicken with like a white afro. And they're amazing. They're amazing. And Martin said no.
Are they excellent?
They're excellent. Yeah.
If it's a chicken with a white afro.
Well, you can get a black one. They don't discriminate, John.
What?
You know, no, I didn't mean John. I seen John. They don't discriminate, John. They don't discriminate.
I mean, that's good to know, but Jesus.
John getting random back.
Put on the ifs to defend
You weren't
there.
you weren't in here earlier on. We had John ranting for a good 20 minutes about Sam Smith and how much he hates him, and Jeremy Clarkson and blah 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 blah.
Wait,
By the
yeah,
way-
Jeremy Clarkson?
No, he loves him, but he hates Meghan Markle now.
I've also thought of another thing that's pissed me off this week as well. Just so you
Oh
know,
Lord.
the fact that in nurseries and stuff and younger thingies, they want you to ask a toddler if you are allowed to change their nappy.
Yeah, I think. Well,
What the fuck's that about?
Yeah, I mean, consent. Also, they're teaching the child consent, which I think is amazing, because then they know what no means.
Hey, kid, you like candy? Yeah, I love candy. Oh, where's some candy?
I'm just going to say this now. I'm not having kids, but if I was to have kids, I would rather the school call me and say, do you want to come change your kid's nappy, than have the teacher do it.
I don't think it'll be in school. It'll be in, like, preschool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as that teacher's been checked over and stuff, I do not have a problem with them
As
changing
long
the
as the
bloody
teacher
nappy.
has supervision, then I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. Like, if
So
there was people...
you're going to wait 15... Say it took you 15 minutes to get this nursery. You're happy to let your baby be there with a shitty nappy, getting a sore ass for 15 minutes until you get there to wipe its
No,
ass.
but that's how you've handed the consent.
You've
to them.
entrusted.
Yeah, but it's a baby.
You've entrusted.
Not a toddler.
You.
Yeah, but they're
No,
teaching
I
a
don't think it's
toddler. They're
bollocks.
teaching the toddler a lesson of saying no, and they know what's right and wrong. It's
Nah,
like
I think it's bollocks.
It's like Haley now saying to even though she gave you a kiss yesterday, you had no choice.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have a choice, John. You as an adult didn't give consent. She gave.
I didn't exactly.
But now she says, "Who's people like?" So I'm allowed to kiss Haley on the mouth, but only me. Her dad has.
Kissing is different. Kissing
Yeah.
is completely different.
But it's still consent.
It's
I think it's more
it's
about the
completely different.
conversation that needs to come with the consent. Like, I can see having a conversation like, I'm gonna change your nappy.
Yes. Yep.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
And if they say no, there's probably a reason why they're saying no.
She's got a point.
So you're probably going to want the reason as to why they're saying no.
I mean, some kids just want to sit in shitty nappies, not gonna lie.
And then I feel like you would have the opportunity to explain why that's not okay.
I think the world has got on quite fine without having to ask a 2-year-old if it has consent for a fucking ass to be wiped.
Has it though?
Yes, yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Though?
Yes.
I think
To a lot of the BBC.
there's so much. It's got worse though, John. So for kids, you have to, like Lula said, you have to have the conversation because there's so many sickos in the world now that you can't. So even I won't put Haley in the daycare because of that reason.
There's always been sickos about. Always.
But there seems to be a lot more now on the internet.
No, there just seems to be a lot more because of social media.
Well, there's a woman on TikTok, and I think...
Like she said, the internet.
Yeah, it's effing disgusting what she said. She didn't essay a child, but she was changing this baby's nappy. He was a baby. And she'd done her TikTok and she went, "You're going to be a popular boy when you're older." Commenting on his... Exactly.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it was that song,
I don't understand people that do that kind of bullshit.
It makes me... Ugh. No.
The thing is, it's commonplace for people to say shit like that, and I don't understand it. I really don't.
That actually reminds me of a hilarious fucking joke that you just reminded me of.
Oh, exactly.
So
Careful.
Careful, yeah, careful. We had an ex-terrorist on last week.
Don't you think it's
ex-terrorist?
Right?
Yes, ex-terrorist.
Ex-terrorist last week.
You know the way the way
Wait,
feminists talk about equal rights and stuff like that, right? Don't you find it strange how a woman can walk up to your fucking toddler and be like, "Oh, this child's a heartthrob. I'm gonna come back for him, save him for when he's 18 for me," and shit like that. Imagine a guy coming up to you and saying that randomly. You know.
The only thing's popped in my head there was Glenn Quagmire. I can't believe you're already 18.
Giggity. Yeah, Lula, we had an ex-terrorist on last week, Amreen. He's not.
He's reformed now. And another thing, they don't want you to call yourselves mother or father.
No, that's what annoys
only
me.
Parents.
That's what annoys me. You can't. So I couldn't even say breastfeeding anymore. It's chest feeding. Well, I'm feeding my child. Yeah, you're not allowed to say breastfeeding anymore. It's chest feeding because some parents don't identify as women and they're going through the change of being a man.
But it's still a breast.
Doesn't matter.
Men have breasts.
Yeah.
That's what our pectoral muscles are. Your pectoral muscles.
What you can say about yourself.
Yeah, but
that's how I feel about it. As long as you're not dictating about what you say about yourself, it shouldn't matter.
Well, I just think on the NHS website, they're now it no longer says menstruating women. You just dropped everything. You're not allowed to say pregnant women anymore. It's pregnant people, menstruating people. They're handing tampons out to men. Why?
Kill me.
Honestly, get me off the planet. Get the planet to stop, right? Get me off the planet because you can't say fuck all. Honestly, soon you wave at somebody and that'll be offensive to someone.
Yeah.
Honestly, you won't be able to communicate.
You're being over dramatic.
No, I'm not. It's getting
you're being over dramatic.
It's getting so worse. You can't. You can barely say anything.
I can understand on like a public forum or a public place because there are people who transition that do get pregnant and people who transition that do have periods and they don't identify as women.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
but
there's no problem with that.
That shouldn't stop me from being able to express myself the way I want to express myself and say things the way I want to say.
As long as
someone should be
okay. You're not. The people that are making the website are just specifying that you can do what you want.
Yeah, as long as no one's transphobic or homophobic or whatever, that's fine. If you spew hate because they're transitioning, then fair enough. But if I can't go like, "Oh, I'm breastfeeding my child," and someone jumps out and goes, "now it's my boob."
Well, it's none of their business. That's what I'm saying.
That's what pees me off is when
that's what annoys me is the fact that it's a generalization thing that they're doing, and it's not good. They shouldn't be doing that. If you're gonna do that, just stick people into categories like you've done with everything else. You don't call a black man just a man. You could normally call him a black man. Like if you see someone Chinese walking down the street, you'd say that they're a
No, I
Chinese
don't.
person. Do
I
you know what I'm
don't.
saying?
No, I don't.
So
I don't. I don't categorize them as Chinese people and a black man. They're just men. They're just people.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't go, oh look,
I mean,
there's Zidane, he's a black man.
If you was to describe anybody, just some random person walking down the street, exactly like you said to me earlier, it was the spitting image of me, but a woman, right?
Yeah.
But if you didn't know me, you wouldn't be able to say it was a spitting image of me.
But I'm not just going down the street going to you, like going to John. Me and John and Lula are walking down the street. I'd go, oh look, there's a black man. You know what I mean? I'd go, oh look at that man.
Yeah, but
the difference is we're in a country where we're primarily white. Someone being black in this country it makes them easier to identify because they're not as common.
That's actually true. He's actually not wrong. He's very right.
I don't know. But either way, I just think if you want to be trans and you're happy, or you want to be a disco ball, do you? But don't come at me when I say I'm, because people are saying, oh, you shouldn't now be her, she, her. You should be they, them. You should broaden your mind. You should be this. You should. If you're not this, then you are homophobic. You are. Why?
Who the hell's saying that?
No, this is in England. This is everywhere. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, it's quite
it's bad.
It's quite.
Can Martin hear this?
Most of the people that I know in my
music,
community are just wanting more to be able to express themselves.
Yeah,
they can, but it's when they're trying to push it onto other people. That's when it's wrong.
Yeah, they're saying like if we don't identify as them, then we're close-minded and we'll get hated upon.
I've never heard that from from people I know, but I don't know everybody in the LGBTQ community, so I can't say that represents everybody. But at the same time, I have never, most of our fights that the ones I've protested have just been about people that want to be able to express themselves.
Yeah, no one's stopping you. Yeah, no
one's stopping you. Everyone has the right to express themselves anywhere they want.
Well, there's a lot of people stopping us. There's literally bills being pushed over here in America about
which I believe should be happening.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on this?
Like the restrictions and stuff. That type of stuff shouldn't happen like that.
It's where people. Yeah, there's a lot going on in America. Like you can't have an abortion now.
Exactly. Like what kind of ridiculousness is that?
You have to go to certain states to have an abortion. Me and Crispy have spoke about this when it was all happening, and I agree. It's your right to choose. If you want to have abortion, that's fine. I also think, this is my personal, it shouldn't be used as birth control. That's my one thing.
Most people don't use it as birth control.
No, I know.
You say that, but I've seen a lot. And when I say a lot, I'm talking a lot of other podcasts where a lot of women have come on, and a lot of them will sit there and openly say they've used it as birth control because they go out and shag so many people.
That's weird.
That's the only thing I don't agree with.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I also don't agree with.
To be at the same time, that's their body. If they want to fuck it up, it's their choice to do that.
I mean, that's true, yeah, but
because it's excruciating. It's not exactly a walk in the park to have it done. And that, on top of that, it's expensive. At least over here it is.
No, we get it.
Oh, well.
NHS, baby.
That's what we pay our taxes for.
I've never had an abortion, as in I wanted to get rid of a pregnancy. I've had to have it where the pregnancy had ended and my body hadn't expelled the pregnancy, so I had to take the medical management to get the pregnancy out. She's not lying, it's really fucking painful. So anyone who can do that every month or whatever because they get pregnant, you bow down to you because it's fucking painful. It really is. But I don't agree with also going to a certain stage in the pregnancy of Like 16 weeks, I think should be the max. If you go past that, I think it's evil. Because that baby can feel. I don't know if you agree about that.
Yeah, I do.
Because it's
I don't
moving
think
and it.
I don't think like after it's become basically a little person, like at the point where you're trying to actually have a child.
Yeah.
But I think that's rare too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a rare case.
I know that people have got to 20 odd weeks and they've went, oh, I don't want this, and then they'll get an abortion.
Yeah, see,
That's
that's
fucking
wrong.
weird. People are weird.
Yeah,
People are just straight up weird.
But that America's getting really strict for the laws on women at the moment. It seems like, I don't know if you agree
Laws
with
on
this.
women and LGBTQ people
Yeah,
too.
it's going back over.
Like
It
they're
seems like
literally trying to pass a law in my state where you have to dress by your identification
that's
at
like
birth,
something.
what you are identified as at birth.
So that's
So,
basically like
and it's
what Hitler
illegal,
would
quote
did.
unquote.
I was just thinking that's a sort
Like the
of thing, isn't
swastika
it?
thing, right? Where they put the thing around the arms and they had to.
They expected you,
Yeah.
dress a certain way,
Yeah.
be a thingy.
Yeah.
So it is in that sense it is going backwards.
Really far, quite quick as well.
See, this is where I'd fight for anyone on LB. What is it? LB? Yeah,
LGBTQ.
I would fight all day long.
He's trying. He's a boomer, but he's trying.
I would all day long. I would fight all day long for that. But like I said, there's certain things that pee me off when you get the people. I'm not saying everybody does it, but when it has seemed to be a lot in media and social media recently,
It's
where
Sam Smith.
it's like you have to think the way I think. No, I don't. I don't have to think anyway.
Yeah, well, if you don't think like that, John, you're racist and you're homophobic and you go against everything.
But I agree with what John's saying.
No, that's not that. I'm just saying that's what they.
I've got a black friend and he's called Verdane. I'm not racist.
Also, yesterday, I know Verdane's mentioned this. Yesterday, when we were at the Fun Shack, I seen his fucking doppelganger. I seen her.
See, I missed her.
You did. She stood right behind you, and Jenny made it clearly obvious we were looking at that lady. She's not. I'm. If I need to be a spy, I ain't taking your wife.
I mean, Verdane, I did tell her to take a picture.
I know, but it's
she really should have.
So Jenny, I go, oh look, he's Verdane. I've got a photo of him on my phone, and look at, and she didn't at all do it inconspicuous. She just spun around in the chair, and looked directly at her in the face. I was like,
you know what? You should have just pretended you were taking a selfie and then just took a picture of it.
That's what I said. I said you could have just pretended you were texting, take a picture.
No.
Verdane, this
selfie
is your twin.
for the Snapchat, you know.
But honestly, she has like
no.
So I saw her, and I was like, she looks fucking fabulous. She looks insane.
Well, I'd look like the sexiest if I was one, you know.
I wasn't even like, you know, she was just how she was walking to present herself. She looked amazing.
Basically, Verdane, when you're a bloke, you're not that good looking, but when you're a woman, you are fabulous, darling. You are fucking beautiful.
She was hot. And then she had like her hair in a really tight, high ponytail, Lula, and it was just, you know, big, and it was just, she looked, I'm not even excited, she looked fucking amazing. And then she turned to look at us, but she didn't look directly at us. And I just was like, that's Verdane. That's Verdane. And then she smiled, and she has the same gap in her teeth like Verdane does. So I said to Martin, that looks like Verdane.
Remember how I was spying on you, Nicole?
Yeah, it's got to a next level. And then I said to the final gamer, I was like, that looks exactly like Verdane. And he went, no, it doesn't. And then she turned and went, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh my god. And he was a doppelganger. Verdane with fake eyelashes on, a little bit of makeup, she's set.
I think everybody has a doppelganger somewhere.
I have one.
I think it's scientifically, I think there's at least 65 people with your face.
Yeah, I was going to say it's quite a high number. I knew it was quite a high number.
Well, Verdane's found her. She lives up north. But I know one of mine. So we were in, John may know this, Verdane, the people in England, Lightwater Valley.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Kirsty were in Lightwater Valley with her family. And we were near the like arcade machines. And there was a picture of when you could take photos in the swimming baths. And there was all like on this wall. And I went over and had a look. And Kirsty went, when did you go swimming? And I said, I didn't. And she went, you did, you then. I swear. she looked exactly like me. She had a white bikini on, which I didn't own, and she looked exactly like me.
Did you like the white bikini though? Did you think
She
that
had
I
bigger
could pull
tits
this off
than me.
now?
She's a bigger tit than me, so I knew it wasn't me. But yeah, so I know there's someone out there that looks like me. So, imagine
Apparently, I got told I look like Jenny's mum always says that she dead set that I'd look. No. Matthew Broderick when he was in
Don't
he
know
was
who that
in
is.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
John, you do not look like him. You do not look like him.
Apparently, I look a spit and dab of him.
No, you don't.
You look more like Steve Buscemi.
Oh
Which
my
one's
God,
that?
John, no.
Oh, you don't know who Steve
Please
Buscemi
tell me
is?
that, innit?
That's so. What do you mean he looks like Steve Buscemi?
Oh,
I've
the one
never
who's
seen him.
the one whose teeth are in a different friggin' postcode of each other.
You leave Steve Buscemi alone. He's a national treasure.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love him. He's brilliant.
There was a
But
guy.
yeah,
I loved him in The Big Lebowski. That's
apparently
one of my
that's who I look
favorites.
like.
What?
I liked him in Armageddon.
He was great in anything that he's done with Adam Sandler.
Adam
That's it.
He's
Sandler.
just funny as fuck.
Mm.
I think I liked him in.
Rifle in Billy Madison. He's just shooting people from the window. I love it. It's so good.
I liked him in Mr. Deeds. He's the
do like
pizza
Mr.
guy with the fucking
Deeds.
eyeballs all over.
Oh my God, I know
Yeah,
exactly
that's
who you're talking about now. You said about the eyeballs.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi.
Oh my God, John, you kind of do look a little bit like him.
I don't look nothing like him. That'd be ridiculous. I tell you what, did you ever watch him in Broadwalk Empire?
No, haven't seen it.
Brilliant in that. He's like a mafia sort of thing in it.
Mm.
It's like I've never seen him in such a thingy role like that.
Look like John. Oh my God.
No,
You
it doesn't. Not even close.
Because I can't see it still.
You don't need to see it because it's wrong anyway.
No, it's not. I need to see this. I'll send it to me as a DM.
One second, I'm trying to Google something and I've really.
John
Wouldn't
Buscemi.
mind, but I wouldn't mind being half a penny behind him. I know
So
that.
I don't know if Lula's watched this, but this is who his fiance actually really likes in Prison Break. And I
I've
kind of
never
see.
watched that.
Well, he's a nonce, and John.
His forehead's so damn big.
The
Like
thing is,
movieplex big.
he's
Like
honestly.
I'm gonna see a full feature film on his forehead.
he is such a good character though.
Which, John, like when we see it, we always go, "He looks like John." So no wonder Jenny fell in love with you. 'Cause she loves Teabag, and you look similar to him.
Okay,
I mean,
so
Oh, when you
I'm
said teabag
sorry
before.
about the the movieplex
Yeah, when he,
comment I just made.
Bert.
When you said teabag before, I thought you meant like you're like an actual teabag.
Sunny one.
I don't want to insult him, so stay quiet.
I don't want to insult you.
I mean, if you came out with that after what they said, yeah, it's a good job you didn't say anything.
Is he
I'd
anyone?
rather-
Is he anyone on like movies or TV show that you always go back to when?
Yes.
No, like that you like. Oh, you're so nice looking.
Buffy.
Oh, you and
Wait.
that fucking show.
Wait, what?
So like
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
So his fiance loves Teabag, and she'll always go back and be like, "Oh, Teabag," you know, the guy licking his lips. He's just said Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Is it Buffy that you just like? Don't also she's like 16. She's meant to be like 16. Are you sure you are behind Teabag?
She clearly wasn't 16 at the time, and when that came out, I was 13. So it's fine. Don't worry.
Man, I know for a fact who John's going to be like, oh, of course. Can you guess who mine is?
Carl.
Carl?
Yeah.
No.
Pilkington. I don't fancy
Yeah.
Carl.
Yep.
I don't fancy him.
Sure.
No. Got a head like a fucking orange. No.
Oh, Jessica Rabbit.
No, it'll be Edward Cullen.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I honest to God, love Edward Cullen, but I don't like.
He looks like a foot.
Oh, don't. Mine calls him sea elephant. He goes, oh, he looks like a sea elephant.
He is right.
I don't know. But even to this day, like, I can watch that movie and I can go, oh my God, Edward Cullen. You know what I mean? But if I watch him now, I'm like, ooh. He does kind of look, ugh. I don't
Now you don't have the nostalgia goggles on. You teenage girl, fucking love,
Honestly,
fucking hot eyes.
Yeah, honestly. We watched Batman. So I've never watched the Batmans. I don't.
You
know.
really watched it just for Robert Pattinson? Wow.
I watched that last one and I went, oh, I just want to see what he's like in it, so I'll watch it with mine. And it was on Sky, and I was like, right, okay, let me just see the first little bit. And it took a while to friggin' get him to talk. I've never been more embarrassed for him.
Lol.
Because the first word he went in the whole movie, he went, I'm vengeance. I was like, oh my God. But he sounded so camp.
It's because they're trying to. They have to try and give him that deep voice, don't they? Like,
yeah, but it wasn't even like
Yeah.
that. No, I'd done that better than he did. It was like, I'm
Christian
vengeance.
Bale.
Yeah.
Christian Bale pulled it off so good.
Yeah.
That they're just trying to emulate it.
Best Batman was Kevin Conroy. Rest in peace. Sorry.
Crispy's favourite movie was Batman.
Best Batman was Adam West. Fight me.
Oh, I loved Adam West Batman. I also love Eartha Kitt.
I love
Catwoman.
him on Family Guy.
Yeah, Adam West.
Rest in
peace too.
John, not John. Vidane, since you like that stuff, you need. I've said to Amwar the same thing. I think I said last week. Watch Comic Book Men. It's one of the best shows for that type of thing.
Watch that.
If you've got a dodgy app.
Nope.
Oh, well, if you download a dodgy app.
Which one?
I'll get mine and send you one safe.
Wait,
Yeah.
Comic Book Man, is that the one with Kevin Smith?
Yes.
Okay.
Lula, I fucking love you. No one knows what that show is. I love them. I love Brian. I think Brian's fucking hilarious. I love Ming. I love Walter. I love Mike is fine.
At the convention I want to go to, but I'm not going to be able to because it's like too expensive. Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes are going to be there, and I'm really sad. I'm really sad that they're both going to be there, and so is Steve from Blue's Clues.
Who's Kevin Smith?
All the
Coke.
Lula, you need to find a way. Sell your titties if you need to, because you need to go up to him to do
Sell
your
my
blue.
titties? I need those to shimmy. What do you mean?
I mean, shimmy your way in there. Look. Ooh.
Oh, Kevin Smith, Silent Bob.
Yes.
Yeah. And Jason Mewes is
Yeah, he's not that funny.
Jay.
He's not.
What?
He is funny on the podcast.
I know of Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, that's who it is about. He's in it.
Yeah.
It's his comic book shop.
Oh.
I think I've seen that, you know.
You probably
I haven't
won't
seen
have.
it, but I know what you're talking about now.
I think I have, you know. I think I've seen bits of it. I'm sure I've seen him not in Silent Bob, but doing something.
Yeah. But have any of you watched Entourage?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Oh, that again, you'd love that. You and Jenny would love that.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of something else. Ignore me. It's not Entourage I've seen. I don't think.
Well, Entourage, they go on about Aquaman, and he's making. Rabbit will not. But then he goes, oh, they got like, who is it? James Cameron to do the first one, and then they got someone else to do the second one, and then they go, who's going to do the third one? And he goes, Kevin Smith. They go, oh, they're just plowing them out, because obviously he's meant to be a shit director. I was like, the ultimate disrespect, but it's true.
Yeah, that is true.
He is a shit director.
I don't know.
So
Dogma's pretty nice.
I've never watched it.
Dogma is one of his best films.
I remember it was on my sister's
I watched
DVD
Dogma.
shelf. Has any
I
of you
remember if I
watched
liked it.
Little Nicky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
The fucking dog. The dog is the best.
The thing is, I
With
watched.
the tits on his head at the end.
I watched that. Actually, I watched that a few weeks back. It was on Thingy, and I really didn't find it as funny as I used to.
Yeah, 'cause
Weren't we
we're
actually talking
old
about it,
now.
John?
We're all John.
Same.
I know, but I've
Same,
watched loads of
actually.
things. I've watched loads of things like from before and now, and still enjoyed them. But that I was just like, what the fuck?
Like, I can watch the In-Betweeners and I'll laugh now. Like, I
Oh,
do
well,
that.
all the
Oh,
time.
bop, bop, bop.
To be honest, it's a lot of Adam Sandler stuff that I can't watch anymore because it's just kind of meh.
When you look, it's all the same.
It is
It generally is all the same.
juvenile humor, but there is some classics in there. Happy
Oh, yeah.
Gilmore, Billy Madison,
Yeah.
like the
Mr.
old
Deeds.
ones.
I like Mr. Deeds.
Yeah. Do you know
Whoa,
what
boy.
on 50 First Dates?
I remember that.
I like that one. That was funny.
What's everyone's?
I like 50 First Dates, but also it's kind of a disturbing, like,
Oh, yeah.
premise at the same time.
Yeah. And at the end, doesn't he do like he puts the picture on or makes like a movie so she
He does a
remembers?
movie, yeah.
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 Because the idea is she did actually remember a bit of him. So he's like, okay, so I'll just keep on doing this, and eventually, hopefully, it helps, and she does end up remembering. Because like they have a daughter as well.
Yeah, but then again, like waking up with a kid suddenly, like what did she do when she was pregnant?
Every day
She
she's
just
like,
woke up and she's like,
"Whoa."
"Oh shit, I'm pregnant."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then every day
Imagine
they have to go through it.
Yeah.
That shows some love from him, though. Like the dedication to do that every single day.
Whether
Yeah,
it's
Johnny,
weird
didn't you
premise
say
or
you were
not.
gonna take Jenny in the back garden and blow her head off if she got Alzheimer's instead
No.
of taking her to Switzerland?
Jesus
No,
Christ.
Wait,
no,
what?
no. I said no. See, I refused to take her to Switzerland, and I said I didn't say anything about blowing her bloody head off. I said I would live with her as she is. I would rather see the way I see it is I wouldn't like the guilt afterwards as well.
Well, just don't blow her head off.
I didn't say anything about bloody blowing her head off. I wouldn't want to kill her at all, unless it was a zombie apocalypse and I needed to eat someone.
Yeah, we've already established that.
Unless it's that, then
Too
you know.
archery.
But other than that,
Okay,
no, hell
noted.
no.
Yeah, don't
Oh
blame
yeah,
John.
yeah,
dead.
you're all in trouble.
He will cannibalize
If I need
you.
to eat, yeah, if I need to eat, you're
John,
going.
if there's a zombie apocalypse, you're the first one to die.
I'd have to be.
Yeah. He'd be the what is it? Just push him in.
I was going to say, we just.
Speaking of zombie apocalypse, when are you gonna play Project Zomboid with me?
I need to. It was meant to be yesterday, but then we didn't get home till I asked Chris. I said, "When are we gonna play? When are we gonna play?" And I
completely ignored her.
Yeah, he did.
That fun shack lasted way longer than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, so by the time I got Haley to sleep, I was just fucking knackered. I had kids screaming for 4 hours. Like,
Nah,
there
it's
was
good.
there was over like 100. There was 5 parties with different kids, so there was like about 120 kids from parties. Then there was fucking hundreds of
That's
kids.
way
running
too
around.
many damn people.
Yeah.
That's way too many
Yeah.
damn people.
But the person on the phone, when we got there was a man behind us in the queue, and he said, "I've just rang them," and they said, "Nah, we're pretty quiet." So she
Imagine how full it gets.
It's probably
No,
just
imagine how full it
used to
gets.
all those people.
Yeah.
Probably just used to all those people. So yeah, it's probably quiet for him.
Loads of screaming going on. Yeah, it's quiet at the moment.
Oh, and then his fiance, she likes to spend money, doesn't she, Jenny?
Oh, yes.
She loves it. So she wanted to go and get the kids a marshmallow stick each. And John stood up and got his wallet out and went, "The £3 each," and he went, "Nope." Put them back in his.
I did suggest taking a picture of one.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god.
I did suggest taking a picture of one and showing him what it looks like.
Damn.
This is what you could have had.
And then,
Baby, window shopper.
and then he goes, "Oh,
Damn.
hey, Haley wants to go on this machine. She really wants to go on this machine, and Haley just likes money. She would rather have money." And I went, "John, she would rather have the £1." And he said her eyes lit up when she seen the £1. But he put it in the machine. He went, "It was a waste of £1. It done nothing."
It was shit. Absolute shit. And I had that pound in my hand for so long. Like my hand was so sweaty. Yeah, it was.
And then he went down the slide and got stuck, and then burnt his hand.
Yeah, I went down the slide. So Haley's ahead of me with Martin holding her hand. They slide down together. I'm all right. It's safe. I'll go down next. Because his jeans he was wearing, he was getting stuck. So Haley was getting stuck, and then he ploughed into her, going fast as fuck. So I was like, I'm burning my hands on the sides. Saved a child again.
Yeah, well, you lost her, so you owe her.
Yeah, but then she pushed another kid down the slide, so, you know,
Yeah, no,
she owes
done
that kid.
She done that nicely. The little girl was humming and hawing whether to go down the slide, and Haley just
She
gave her a little
was
gentle
scared.
nudge. Get down.
Haley was like, yeah, I've done enough waiting now. Boof.
To be fair, if I was the kid who got pushed down, I'd be so annoyed. But then at the same time, I'd probably get up at the bottom and be like, "Nice one, I'm gonna do that again now."
I did it.
Well, when she's just popped up on my stream like earlier on, and she said, I always say that Chewy, who was on the previous podcast, stinks. I'm like, Chewy stinks. He stinks of poo. Chewy poo. Blah blah blah.
No, it's Amreen.
It's Amri. Yeah. So I said, oh, there's Amwa, and he goes, she was Amwa stinks, and she put her fingers on her nose. And then after the stream, I was like, oh yeah, there was Amwa, and she was, Amwa stinks of purple glitter. Don't know what that means, but that's the thing. Don't know what purple glitter smells like, but he stinks it apparently.
No shot. Like, he actually said that in the stream, remember, as well. Maybe she heard it.
Maybe.
You better hope she didn't hear him say dick as well.
No, because she's been saying the F-bomb, which I shout at her dad because it's her dad. I censor myself. And the other day we were playing shops, and she forgot her toy milk. It was still on the shelf. And then all of a sudden you hear her go, fuck, fuck, fuck. And walks over to the shop, but she's rushing as if like, fuck, I forgot my milk, fuck, fuck, fuck. So I was like, that's your dad. But you can't shout at her because she didn't say it in a way of like, you, fuck you type thing. So we just tell her, that's a naughty word, but you can't tell her no if her dad's saying it. But I just don't want it to be one of those kids that are on the street, you fuck you, oh. Yeah.
Teach her the right morals and you won't have to worry about that. She can swear.
Was that Liverpool?
What, John?
Were them the kids from Liverpool?
Yeah. Kid. Got some butterflies colours here, mate.
Listen, don't you diss them butterflies, bro.
So yeah, what else can we talk about?
Man United won the League Cup today.
Nobody cares.
Yeah,
2-0.
John. Generally, no.
On the same level right there.
We both said it, and even at the same time. No one cares.
I do.
Oh my god, nobody cares.
I wasn't looking at screen. Who just hit puberty? Like
That was
the
just
way
me
that
putting on a voice.
scratched,
It was
the way
Rabbit.
that cracked.
Oh my god, nobody cares.
Oh, let me just ask this. Let me just ask this for all the boys in chat. If your partner was on her period,
Oh god.
no, genuine question.
She's very curious about this.
Would you, if she was in pain, and the D helps with Lula can say it's medical fact, it helps.
John's
pain.
muted himself.
John has a reason to mute himself because John's the reason we're having this conversation. So it helps when you're,
Okay.
you know, you have the big it helps the pain and it also helps bring the blood on. Would you be bothered? Would you have sex with your partner if she was on her
John
period?
would be fine.
I fucked a ketchup bottle before, so I'm not
What
too
the
worried.
funk?
What did you expect from Crispy? Come on.
I don't know. It wasn't that though.
Oh,
would
Crispy, please.
I'm a Heinz man. It's okay.
See, I think Rabbit would be too. We'd be like, nah.
No, I'm not a big fan of
Wear
blood.
a Johnny and get on top.
Yeah,
Simple
wear
as
a
that.
wear a Johnny, turn the lights out. You done?
It's blood that I'm not biggest fan of it. That's what would
I
bother
can
me.
imagine it again on his leg going, it's on my leg. It's on my leg. Get it off. Get it off. Towel me off.
John looks down. He's like, John. Rabbit looks down and he's like, I'm bleeding. Oh wait, no.
I'm hemorrhaging. I'm hemorrhaging.
Then jumps up and then be sick.
But so his partner, she won't care to say. She said it in a packed fun shack yesterday. She was like, "Oh, she was spotting, and she just went, John, you need to do it. I need your help. I'm in pain." And John goes, if I knew she was bleeding, I wouldn't have even bothered. No, she was barely bleeding. He went, I wouldn't have went anywhere near her.
Nope.
What?
Not
Why?
a chance.
Why?
Why do you spell like pennies?
It's rank.
Why is it rank?
Coward.
It's rank.
Coward.
We're not asking
Absolute
you to,
coward.
you know, eat the biscuits. We're just telling you to mix it up.
Would you like jelly on your biscuits?
Biscuit.
Exactly.
It's so wrong.
It's just a little strawberry jam.
It's meant to be so pleasurable when you have it on your period. Have it.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but I've heard that it's supposed to be really helpful for pain.
Yeah,
That's
it
all
really,
I know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Kelsey, like my friend Kelsey.
You're also super
swears by it.
sensitive.
Yeah. You meant
So
to give it-
painkillers.
Some people don't like painkillers, John.
I can't take painkillers. They put me to sleep.
Exactly. Well, there's that, but like some
give
people
her,
just
give her
take
an
them anyway.
orgasm. She's fine.
If she's
It's
sleeping,
free.
that's not going to stop me.
Yuck. Crispy. No.
I knew Rabbit. I know Rabbit's quite squeamish for that type of thing, so I knew he'd be like, oh.
It's just blood. Like, I don't mind my own blood, but other
What do you do when
people's,
you have
no.
kids? Are you not
Me?
gonna look? Yeah, you're not gonna have kids, of course.
Just put them in the shed.
Put them in the shed.
Yeah,
With that
Go to the
woman.
back, hose them off.
Wouldn't you?
throw them
wouldn't you
food every
look
now and
down?
again.
Remember the woman who locked in the shed, Nicole?
Yeah. Wouldn't
Is
you
she
look
still-
down?
Not like I can deal with it, but if there's a
you
situation where I don't have to deal with it, there's a choice, then no.
be honest to God, your partner when she's giving birth and you look down, you're gonna be the one that's fainting.
What do you mean? He's not even going to be in the room?
Honestly,
Yeah.
the smell. I don't know if Lula or any of you have been, but apparently, my sister walked in when a woman so this woman was crowning, and my sister went in when my mum was giving birth, and she walked into the wrong room, and the woman had her legs facing the door. So my sister walked in, saw everything, and she said the smell was just something she will never forget. Thankfully, I didn't have that type of birth. But yeah, no. The Ring of Fire freaks me out.
I just whimpered. My God.
This honestly, oh no, it's meant to just oh. I don't want to even think about it. But I remember when I had my section, and by the way, it wasn't. I didn't want it. I had to have it. But when they were putting all my organs back in, it felt like someone was stuffing a suitcase, and they were just pushing everything back in. That's the only way I can describe it.
That's so wild into me.
Yeah.
Like, that's absolutely wild. And
then I remember, because Nugs was crying, and Martin had a peek. He went, oh yeah, of course I was going to have a look inside. He looked inside while all my organs were on the table. And he just had a little peek. He went, oh yeah, I was
Curiosity?
interested. Yeah, that's what he said. He went, I was interested. Again,
I've
Rabbit
always
on the floor, dead. Like, that's the whole...
I've always been tempted about the eating the placenta.
No. No.
It's supposed to be really good for you.
Yeah, it's meant to
It-
be really,
yeah,
really
I
good
was
for you.
about to say it's supposed to be really good for you.
Yeah.
No.
But you might have to
but
fight the hospital for it because it's got the stem cells on it. They don't want to give it to you.
We have to pay for
Why do
that.
you
We
keep
have to
going
pay
off?
about the stem cell thing. So if you wanted your baby's obviously stem
We have to
cells-
pay to hold our babies.
I
so-
know. Isn't it like $200? Yeah, it's like $200.
Yeah.
Skin to skin.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
When people give birth in the United States, to be able to hold your baby, it's like she said, $200.
I'd be like, fucking
You
take
have to pay
it
for
away.
it.
Take the baby off me. Get off.
Just take it away. It's already going to cause money issues. I don't want to fucking pay $200 to end up pay, just to hold the baby that I've just fucking squeezed out. Excuse me.
I think just to have a baby in the United States, it's $3K.
Oh, I thought it was much more than that. Sorry, Matt. That's
It might be
that's
more.
with your
I'm not
that's
sure.
with
Probably
your
more.
insurance, isn't it? Because I know, I think it's like 200,000 or something. But people were like, I stayed in the hospital for like 5 days, and I only end up having to pay like, you know, $6,000.
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
18K.
Yeah.
18.8K, actually.
Is it more for you to have a home birth as well?
Mm.
Because
I've never had one. I don't know.
I feel like in America it's more to have a home birth because they've got to send the
I think you can hire a doula.
I
So,
don't even know what that is.
a doula is someone that's not trained as a midwife, so she couldn't go and work in the hospital, but she can coach you to give birth. But obviously, if anything
Okay.
goes wrong, she'll ring the midwife or ring the hospital because she can't do nothing. She's not being trained.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, so that something's gone wrong and you've got to wait for them to get there.
You know, I was
Well,
thinking that myself.
Our Haley's godmother actually had Hannah, as John will know her. She actually had 5 kids, and the last one, Jake, she was like, you know what, I've had 4 hospital births, didn't really enjoy them. I'll have them at home in the water. And it took 18 hours, and he got stuck, and then they basically said, we're going to have to. The woman didn't bring gas and air because she said, oh, the 5th baby's going to be the easiest one, blah, 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 blah. She didn't bring gas and air, she didn't bring nothing. And then she had to wait 18 hours for the person to come out, and then she'd already give birth to him. So she had no pain relief, no nothing. And he was stuck. That's horrendous. Give birth, people, it's great. See, I do
For
it again.
people out there, don't have children.
So, Rabbit, are you for kids? Are you pro kid? Like, would you want to have children in the
I
future?
don't know.
I'm glad you rephrased that.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're pro kids.
Oh
Gonna
my
get Rabbit in
goodness.
trouble. I know Verdane's totally off it no matter what I say. He's off marriage, he doesn't want to get married, he doesn't want kids, no matter how much I try to.
Oh,
I
she's
mean,
only
it's
in the
not
mood when
for-
she's. Go ahead.
It is what everybody wants, you know?
Yeah. Crispy, are you pro kid? Like, are you pro kid?
Oh well, if she's
Oh
only
my
horny when
gosh.
she's on her period, then I guess I won't have to worry about kids.
No, women can actually get pregnant on the period.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Gotta fight through the.
Crispy's now rethinking his whole life.
Gotta fight through the ketchup and everything. Damn, them boys are strong.
There was a woman, me and Martin knew. She was our hairdresser, and her best friend was going through IVF, and she had her period, and they knew obviously they have to monitor her hormones, and they said you have your ovulation during your period, so she had to have the insemination during her period. Yucky.
Oh, PSA, if you're on birth control and you suddenly stop, that means you're going to be super fertile the next time you go into
Yeah.
ovulation.
Yeah. Also, don't have antibiotics with them because it cancels it out.
Yeah.
But then it's like, what? Typing these all down.
Well, I was like only half listening there. Sorry, I was trying to fix something.
So if you if like Hells is on birth control and she takes antibiotics, make sure you wrap it for a long time because she'll be.
Okay, so the thing
Also,
I was
Hells
fixing
is Hells is a nurse. She knows this type of thing.
yes.
But still, I think one day Verdane will. Verdane will. I
No,
don't understand why.
Nicole, I had this
Some people
conversation.
just don't like kids.
Oh no.
He's thinking that right now. He's only in his 20s.
Nicole,
You'd make
I'm
cute little
20
babies.
next month. What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You'd make cute little kids. Your mum
That's
must love
not
it.
If he don't want kids, Nicole, he don't want kids.
My mum would love it if I had kids. She's not getting them from me though.
What would you do though if Hells did fall pregnant? He's getting so irate. His mic's cutting out. He's like, I don't want fucking kids. He's turning into the Hulk. Ah!
Well,
Hulk
this is
smash!
what happens. My mum was trying to talk to me about it before, and I literally mentioned you as well. I was like, Nicole does it all the time, and
I
she
do it
was
just to
like,
wind you up though.
Yeah, and it really does.
It does
It
annoy me.
winds me up so much because I'm just like, if I don't want kids, I'm not gonna have them. And
You
the
could
more
just have the snake.
the more people tell me that I should have them, the more it makes me not want them. And then the more people tell me
Make
how
up
much
that
money
energy.
it takes, how much energy and effort it takes, I don't even have that much energy and effort to get up in the morning. Never mind, look after kids. Fuck off.
Yeah, they do. They do drag you. They do. Especially when you have one that's like up at 5 o'clock in the morning and she sits beside the bed and looks like a serial killer.
I know for a
staring at
fact having one is worse than having two. I know that for a fact.
you. One is worse than having two.
Yes, because if you have one, you have to put all of your attention into that one child. Whereas
Oh,
if you
no.
have two, those two children can put their own attention
Oh,
into
God,
each
no.
other.
No, that's not how it works.
Ah,
Oh.
you'd be surprised.
No,
My
if I recall anything from my childhood, I made it worse for my
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, I used to stand over the crib of my brother and just scream at him and make him cry.
What the fuck? Lula's a demon child.
Oh, I was a terrible brat when I was younger.
What the fuck?
I was angry once
When I was younger.
and caught me little sister's thumb in the door. She ended up with this big black bruise under her thumbnail. But that was an accident.
John, Jenny's just messaged me. Please tell her when you see her that I don't care that we heard her speak.
No,
If she wants to be on the podcast ever, she's more than welcome to.
no, because I tell them all to shut up.
Don't tell them all to shut up.
Well, you said make sure there's no background noise.
Right, so go in a different room. Don't tell them to sing.
I did.
Right, so they followed you. Jenny should just come on. We should just have a girl version. Yeah, all the penises, get out.
So for Dane, kids, want them?
John, I will chop your dick off, make you swallow it, shit it back out, eat it again, vomit it back up, and then shove it in your eye sockets.
Kinky.
Seems like quite an effort, that, to be honest.
Lula just found a new fucking fantasy
I
there.
mean, not my kind of thing, but if that's what you guys want to do, that's up to you.
It's out like why are you against marriage though?
Because it's fucking pointless.
Legally, it's not pointless. Legally, it's not.
See,
But-
listen to Lula.
You prove to me why marriage is not pointless, and maybe I'll consider it, but it still won't happen.
Like I said, legally, it's not pointless. At least in the United States, it's not, because it also helps people. One, if you're not married and you're on your deathbed, your partner can't come see you unless the family gives you permission. That's why it was such a big thing for same-sex marriage, because
knew
they
that.
won't let you come in there.
I don't think that's the same
Let-
over here.
And
Will it be
for
next to kin?
insurance, it not only lowers the cost of insurance, but it also helps you it helps with income toward insurance, So those are two of the main reasons people like to get married over
Also,
in
it's
America.
also it's kind of showing your partner that you're there for life. Like you want
Yeah, but I shouldn't.
You can do that on your own.
Anyone who tries to use that argument against me, I just tell them to go shove it up their ass, because at the end of the day, I don't need a ring, a piece of paper, and thousands of fucking dollars or pounds to prove to somebody that I'll be in a committed relationship with them for life. I will happily be in a committed relationship with somebody for life as long as they are there for me as much as I am for them. That's all it is. It's all
I have
about
to agree with that.
mutual companionship. That's all it is.
But if I ever get proposed to, I do want a sword instead of a ring.
You want a sword?
It's cooler. Okay.
Yeah. No, I
cooler.
agree with you. I would rather have a sword for a
but
wedding
Lula,
fucking
Lula,
ring.
imagine the person who's coming over to you like, yeah, just ignore the sword. It's nothing. I promise. We have to just climb this mountain. It's going to be this beautiful day. Ignore the sword, though.
The sword is my walking stick.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a surprise proposal at all. They're dragging a
So?
fucking sword.
So, as long as it's a pretty sword
Imagine
and
that.
it's functional. If
Ima-
it's functional, it's even more points for it.
How are you going to
imagine
wear it?
Going to
You don't
like
need to wear it.
yeah, but
So,
Get a,
No,
get a scabbard on a belt.
no, but imagine them going to like a restaurant and when they usually had it in the dessert, the waiter comes out. Here's a slice of cake. Here's your sword.
No, that'd be
Just slice it
hilarious
up with.
though. A big sword instead of a slice of cake.
Exactly.
No, you don't have the sword in the cake. You just cut the cake with the sword.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then she stands over you. I accept and I knight you, my husband. Oh, wow.
Yes.
What kind of
Yes.
sword?
That
We're
sounds
taking the old battle axe comment way too seriously.
And like when you get married, you could hold the swords very like formally. Like very I think it's very a very handsome wedding.
What sword would you want?
for a wedding?
It
Excalibur.
depends. I just want the first one that gave me the idea when I was younger was a katana with a white blade
Oh,
and it had cherry
Beautiful.
blossom petals
Beautiful.
thrown out through it.
yeah.
It was so pretty
Yes.
with a pink hilt, but honestly, a
Eventually,
Guys,
they
you
get
ruined
broadsword
married.
would be nice too. A nice broadsword. Any fantasy-based sword. Like
You couldn't have a scimitar though, because if you had one of those, it'd be a bit too curved. You might poke someone up the bum with it.
why not?
I mean,
One claw.
you could use that as you may now kiss the bride. You just poke the sword up
Kiss of death.
her.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Crispy, get out of here. Get out. Leave. Go. Go on, get. Is that the one from Saints Row?
I think it's a replica of it. Yes.
That's mighty.
Oh, you're talking about the giant dildo sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. I can't see it, remember. I can't see the chart.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sorry,
think this
we-
time is for the best.
Yeah.
You say that, but I want to see the funniness. I want to see the funnies. I keep missing out. These keep doing all the funnies, and I'm sitting here looking at the screen like...
The man just wants in the club. Nicole.
It's a
In a
big
minute.
dildo. Enjoy.
Show me the dildo. I want to see the big purple dildo. I'll knight somebody with that.
That's why you called the Black Hammer.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one. That would be racist.
Damn.
Remember when I sent you the elf? I was like, it's not racist. What I was searching wasn't racist. I wanted the black elf. Because I was looking for another elf for Haley.
The troll or the golly.
Covered it?
Yeah.
Them.
So,
That shit was funny.
so, you know the house elves, Lula? Haley still kept hers. It's her best friend. He's still in the house. She sleeps with him. He's asleep with her in the bedroom with her now. And so we were like, well, for this Christmas, we're going to need to get her another one. And I know that there's, like, because we've got the red one, I know that there's a one in black. So I Amazon searched.
Oh no.
I Amazon searched black Christmas black elf.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Nicole.
What? Yeah. Either way.
Well, did
I
you
just-
search for chocolate cream pies?
No! It was just.
What
it
was
on
safe search on?
Amazon. No. It was on Amazon and I found it, but I only sent it to Vidane because there was actually an elf and he was he was smoking weed, wasn't he, Vidane? And he was like a
think so.
Rastafarian. And I went, Vidane,
Did
you
you
need to get
Yeah,
this.
on WhatsApp. I don't remember.
Yes, I didn't get that one. I'm not gonna get that for my kid. Did you just say, did I get that one?
No, I said, did you send it on WhatsApp or did you send it on here?
On here. But either way, I sent it to Vidane, but in the search bar it comes up Black Elf, and I was like, I'm not.
Oh my
it wasn't
God.
racist. It wasn't racist, Vidane. Yeah, I don't want to offend anyone. I wonder what actually comes up when you search Black Elf. Will that come up racist? Do you think?
I don't know. Find it.
No, he actually just comes up. He just comes up, and weirdly, House of Dragon comes up. Okay, the Valarian family. Nothing sexual comes up, you pervert. No? No? I search up Lula Creation, see what fucking comes up there. Yeah. Now that's kinky.
Oh, come off it. It's like you haven't ever seen a skeleton boning. Come on.
Not like
That's what I'm
that.
surprised you didn't want that as a ring. Big giant skeleton with blue eyes.
I want to actually. 1 second. I'm gonna try.
Ooh. No, but a
Found
sword
it.
with the gaster blaster as like the hilt
be
would be
pretty- that would be-
fucking cool.
That would be cool. And then
That'd
the
be
giant
dope as
purple
hell.
dildo on top of that.
Oh my god.
Ooh. 1 second. There we go.
I just
Alright.
realised I
don't
still
know
can't
if
put nothing in the chat.
I'm saving this image for you, but then
What image?
what Lula's drawn. See if I can actually send this. I'm
Oh,
sending it to. I'm
Wait,
sending it
which
to
one are
Lula.
you sending?
She's getting bent over. Let me see. There you go.
Wait, which one?
She's like getting bent over. She's biting the sheets, and he's
Oh, okay. The one with Raven and Horror. Gotcha. Gotcha.
This is Lula's creation. Can you see it, Vidane?
I'm about to click it now. Sorry.
Alright, we want your genuine.
I
I
posted
love that.
way
I
in
love and
the
hate
just
that at
calling
the
it.
same time.
I hope you enjoy, Vidane.
Elf on the Shelf Black. I can't.
It was genuine. It was innocent, but again, I'm like I'm going to
Oh,
offend
okay.
someone. Yeah, she's spicy. Lula's spicy.
Lula.
What?
Oh my.
What?
You saw the image.
How much are you charging?
He wants him
Well,
in
my
hell.
commissions are they're currently closed, but yeah.
Did you see the black elf?
Yes.
Elf on a shelf black. I love it.
Right, we have hit 2 hours, so I think we're
Damn.
gonna we're gonna call it. I want a bath again. That's always what I say after I want a bath.
I need the shower.
I do. I need to wash Lula off me. Just spice all over.
Oh my.
I'm gonna bubble bath, Lula. Are you joining? Candles, bubble bath. Crispy's like, I'm coming.
What kind of bubble bath? I'm sensitive.
Already got the
I've
flower
got a
petals leading
few.
up to it.
I've got a few. I'll show you when. Oh, that sounds. I'm naked, Lula. I'll show you there.
Next time, you make sure I can actually see the chat next time.
Well, next week will be our special edition.
So no.
So no.
Wow.
And then we'll be not recording for a few, maybe a month, maybe 2, because we're gonna all deserve.
Oh, my fingies.
Well, you know, screw you guys. I'm gone.
But yeah, so then next week we are having a special. I don't know how we're gonna work it out. I need to figure it out. But then you're free to join if you wanted to, but I don't know if it's gonna be actually it might be a tea. Let me 1 second.
I'm not bothered.
1 second.
I'll happily join.
If the 6th door is gonna join, and you, yeah, that could work. I guess that could work. I'd invite Amma, but I think no, that would work.
I
What's
think
that?
Catmar's had enough for like this year.
Yeah, I'll let you know what's happening, but it's not gonna be a normal podcast. I'll let you know what it is. Actually, you know, I already told you in the chat. Just don't read it, you know when it is.
A meme fun check.
Either way, it's gonna be a different type of layout and stuff next week. It's gonna be a video. It's not gonna be just us chatting. You don't worry. You don't have to be on video. It's just gonna be different.
You're just trying to trick me to get on video, aren't you?
Yeah, bitch.
Yes.
Just for my pleasure.
Who's the skeleton?
Me.
You get on to.
Me. I'm hanging low. That's why she's biting.
God damn.
Right, so that is it for the last podcast of the season, but well, you know, season 1, I don't know. But we are going to be doing something different next week. It's going to be fun, and with Daw and maybe Vidane if he's down. It's just different. It's gonna be, yeah. But thank you again for listening. I hope we haven't offended anyone, and if we have, fuck you. We don't care. Just suck it up, I guess. But yes, thank you again for listening with me, Nedha.
My voice will go.
Rabbit.
My boys. Crispy.
My voice, Lula.
My wife.
And then
It's my voice from Uzbekistan.
that's Vaden. Not Atma. But yeah, thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Boy.